The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Introduction. Power is all around us, in conversations, careers, relationships, politics, business. Whether we admit it or not, we're all playing the game. Robert Greene's The 48 Laws of Power isn't just a rule book, it's a manual for understanding human nature, a guide to protect yourself from manipulation, and, if needed, to play the game better than anyone else. Let's explore each of the 48 laws, not as commands, but as lenses to see how power really works in the real world. Law 1, never outshine the master. Always make those above you feel superior. If you appear more competent, more talented, or more confident than your boss, you'll stir envy, flatter their ego, make them feel like the smartest person in the room. You rise by lifting others, especially those in power. Law 2, never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. Friends can betray you out of emotion. Enemies, on the other hand, have something to prove. Use past enemies wisely. They're often more loyal than friends. Don't confuse closeness with reliability. Law 3, conceal your intentions. When people know your plan, they can stop it. Hide your true motives. Misdirection protects your strategy. Act unpredictably. Let your moves surprise. That's how power slips past resistance. Law 4, always say less than necessary. The more you speak, the more common you appear. Powerful people use silence. They let others talk, revealing more than they should. Speak with precision. Let your silence unsettle. Mystery creates respect. Law 5, so much depends on reputation. Guard it with your life. Your reputation is everything. It builds trust or breaks it. Defend it constantly. If someone attacks it, strike back fast. Better to be feared than forgotten. Law 6, court attention at all costs. Invisibility kills influence. To gain power, you must be noticed. Stand out. Use bold gestures, daring actions, or sharp contrast. Don't blend in. Be unforgettable. Law 7, get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. Use the skills, knowledge, and labor of others to move forward. That's leverage. History rewards results, not effort. Be the conductor, not the soloist. Law 8, make other people come to you. Use bait if necessary. Whoever controls the terms controls the game. Force others to react to you. Draw them in with curiosity, opportunity, or pressure. Power flows to those who are pursued, not those who chase. Law 9, win through your actions, never through argument. Words rarely change minds. Action does. Don't try to convince with logic. Prove your point through success. Demonstrate. Don't debate. Law 10, infection, avoid the unhappy and unlucky. Emotions are contagious. Surround yourself with negativity, and it poisons your energy. Detach from chronic complainers. Misfortune spreads like disease. Stay clear and stay focused. Law 11, learn to keep people dependent on you. If people don't need you, they'll leave you. Make yourself indispensable. Create value that no one else can offer. The more they rely on you, the more control you have. Law 12, use selective honesty and generosity to disarm your victim. A small act of kindness or honesty builds trust. Once you lower their defenses, you gain entry into their mind. Use honesty not as a virtue, but as a tool. Law 13, when asking for help, appeal to self-interest. People aren't motivated by your needs, they're motivated on their own. When you ask for support, show them what's in it for them. That's how you win influence. Law 14, pose as a friend, work as a spy. Always be observing, ask questions. Watch reactions. Information is leverage. Don't let emotions blind you. Study people like a strategist. Law 15, crush your enemy totally. A wounded enemy will recover and come back stronger. If you must defeat, defeat fully. Leave no threat behind. Mercy invites revenge. Law 16, use absence to increase respect and honor. Familiarity breeds contempt. If you're always available, you become invisible. Withdraw strategically. Let your absence raise your value. Space builds mystery. Law 17, keep others in suspended terror. Cultivate an air of unpredictability. Predictability breeds control. For others, When your moves are uncertain, people grow cautious, they fear what they can't predict. Surprise keeps others off balance, power favors the unpredictable. Law 18. Do not build fortresses to protect yourself. Isolation is dangerous. Cutting yourself off feels safe, but isolation removes perspective. You lose access to people, information, and influence. Engage with the world. Move among your network. Power needs presence. Law 19. Know who you're dealing with. Do not offend the wrong person. Some people forgive, others destroy. Study people before you cross them. What offends one may empower another. Be precise with your battles. Law 20. Do not commit to anyone. Avoid binding yourself too tightly. Stay neutral when possible. It gives you freedom to move and leverage both sides. Powerful people make others fight for their attention. Law 21. Play a sucker to catch a sucker. Seem dumber than your mark. Appear harmless. Appear simple. Let others underestimate you. When they feel smarter, they drop their guard. And that's when you strike. Power often wears a humble disguise. Law 22. Use the surrender tactic. Transform weakness into power. When resistance is impossible, surrender. It buys you time. It frustrates your enemy. Surrender isn't defeat, it's strategy. You live to fight another day. Let them underestimate you. Then recover. Law 23. Concentrate your forces. Don't scatter your energy. Focus it. Mastery comes from depth, not distraction. When you concentrate your effort, you become impossible to ignore. Spread too thin, and you disappear. Law 24. Play the perfect courtier. The courtier rises by pleasing without offending. Adapt to those in power. Master flattery, diplomacy, and emotional control. Learn the art of subtle influence. Charm is a quiet weapon. Law 25. Recreate yourself. You're not fixed, you're a work in progress, shaped by intention. Create a persona that matches your goals. Don't be defined by the past, be the author of your presence. Law 26. Keep your hands clean, let others do the dirty work. Maintain an untouchable image. If something must be done, let it appear that someone else did it. Power grows behind clean hands. Law 27. Play on people's need to believe to create a cult-like following. People crave purpose. They want to believe in something larger than themselves. Offer hope, structure, ritual, speak with conviction, and they'll follow you, sometimes blindly. Law 28. Enter action with boldness. Timidity signals weakness. Hesitation invites attack. Move boldly, even when uncertain. Act as though you're sure. Boldness builds confidence in you and in others. Law 29. Plan all the way to the end. Don't live move by move. Power lies in foresight. See the final steps. Anticipate obstacles. Only then do you avoid disaster. Law 30. Make your accomplishments seem effortless. Don't show the sweat. Hide your labor. Make success look easy. It creates awe, envy, and power. The harder you make something look, the less others value it. Law 31. Control the options. Get others to play with the cards you deal. Never give people a free choice. Always set the terms. Offer options, but stack them so you win either way. Let them feel empowered, while you guide the outcome. Law 32. Play to people's fantasies. Reality is harsh. People prefer illusion. Promise magic. Paint visions. Tell them what they want to hear, and you'll earn their loyalty, even when the truth hurts. Ready for the grand finale? I'll now deliver laws 33 to 48 and a reflective ending. Law 33. Discover each man's thumbscrew. Everyone has a weakness, a soft spot, a pressure point. Find it. It might be ego, love, insecurity, guilt. Once you discover it, you hold the key to influence. Law 34. Be royal in your own fashion. Act like a king to be treated like one. How you carry yourself shapes how others treat you. Confidence inspires respect. Doubt invites dismissal. Project authority. Speak with purpose, and others will rise to meet your standard. Law 35. Master the art of timing. Timing isn't luck, it's awareness. Don't rush. Don't delay, learn to wait when necessary, and strike when the moment is perfect. Power respects patience. Law 36. Disdain things you cannot have, ignoring them is the best revenge. Obsession reveals weakness. If you can't have something, don't chase it. Ignore it. Your detachment is more powerful than any protest. Indifference makes you untouchable. Law 37. Create compelling spectacles. Visuals influence emotion. Make your message unforgettable by making it visible. Symbols. Gestures. Grand actions. People remember what they can see, not just what they're told. Law 38. Think as you like. But behave like others. You can be original, but don't be obvious. Blend in until it's safe to stand out. Reveal your truth only to those who understand it. Until then, wear the mask. Law 39. Stir up waters to catch fish. Anger makes people careless. If you can stay calm while others boil, you win. Unsettle your rivals, push their buttons, then strike while they unravel. Law 40. Despise the free lunch. Nothing valuable is truly free. Free things often hide obligations, weakness, or traps. Pay your way. It gives you control. Generosity should always be strategic. Law 41. Avoid stepping into a great man's shoes. If you follow a legend, don't imitate. Forge your own identity. Create contrast, not comparison. Be original, or be forgotten. Law 42. Strike the shepherd and the sheep will scatter. In any group, problems usually trace back to one leader. Remove the root, disband the influence, change the system by addressing the source. Don't treat the symptoms, cut the disease. Law 43. Work on the hearts and minds of others. Domination doesn't last. True power comes from emotional loyalty. Win hearts, inspire minds, influence from within. Law 44. Disarm and infuriate with the mirror effect. Reflect people back at themselves, mimic their actions, values, or speech. It is unsettling, confusing, and exposes them. Mirroring reveals the truth others try to hide. It also disrupts their control. Law 45. Preach the need for change. But never reform too much at once. People resist sudden change, even when it's needed. Introduce ideas gradually. Respect tradition while guiding transition. Revolution is easiest when it feels like evolution. Law 46. Never appear too perfect. Perfection triggers envy. Leave a flaw. Show humility. Make others feel they can relate to you. Otherwise, they'll tear you down to feel balanced. Law 47. Do not go past the mark you aimed for in victory. Learn when to stop. Don't let success blind you. Greed ruins victory. When you win, stop. Know your limits. Power dies in overreach. Law 48. Assume formlessness. Rigid people break. Adaptable people thrive. Be flexible. Evolving. Unpredictable. Don't let others define you. Be like water, shapeless, but powerful. Final reflection on all the laws we went through is that power isn't good or bad. It's a force, like fire, electricity, or gravity. Use it wisely, or be burned by it. Whether you follow these laws or simply recognize them, you'll never see the world the same way again. And that's the point. Power respects the prepared, now. If you like listening to a summarized version of such books, please subscribe and encourage us. Thank you for listening.